everyone in ministry. It influences our relationships, sets our priorities, and dictates our responsibilities. It is the reason we say some things and bite our tongues before saying others. It is the reason we volunteer for some tasks and quietly decline to do others. It is the reason people seek us out for counsel and encouragement, and the reason they invite us to their bridal showers and birthday parties. It is the reason we sometimes cry on the way home from church. It is also the reason we keep going back. This book, then, is about all those things. It's about the nitty-gritty of Saturday nights spent getting spots out of a Sunday best button-down. It's about the blessing of receiving the Word, and prayer, and the sacraments, God's means of grace for all of His beloved people. And it's about that something else, the joys and sorrows and expectations and disappointments that belong particularly to the wives of the shepherds of the church. If you are the wife of a pastor or elder, this book is for you. For the sake of simplicity, I will use the term elders' wives to refer to all women married to men who are gifted for and ordained to spiritual leadership in the church. Elders whose primary work is teaching and preaching, and who are often paid by the church for their labors, who are sometimes called pastors, do have a unique role in the local church. See 1 Timothy chapter 5, verse 17. But it's beyond the scope of this book to address questions of church polity. The Bible itself uses elders to refer to all the church's ordained shepherds, including its pastors, and I will do the same here. Whether the church typically calls your husband pastor or elder, you are an elder's wife, and hopefully you can apply the meditations in these sections to the particulars of your own situation. Being an elder's wife is a joy and a challenge. Like many of the callings the Lord may place on someone's life, this one brings us to our knees and gives us opportunity to cling to God's goodness. Whether you are new to being an elder's wife or have been in that role for decades, there are probably days when you need refreshment. This devotional is designed to lead you to the only source of true refreshment, the Word of God. As we focus together on our heart, home, church, and community, we will explore both the joys and the challenges that elders' wives experience in each of those areas. As we do, we will see that God's grace is sufficient for every circumstance. Many of the truths in this book are probably things you already know, but it is always good to be reminded. You may choose to listen to this book from start to finish in 50 days, but it isn't necessary that you do so. If you prefer, you could simply listen to it on those days when you need to hear again that the Lord knows your situation and that He is unfailingly good. Introduction. 1. I am the Lord's servant. Behold, I am the servant of the Lord. Let it be to me according to your word. Luke chapter 1, verse 38. I am an introvert. Being around people, talking to them, and sharing in the complex circumstances of their lives eventually makes me feel depleted. That doesn't mean that I'm shy or grouchy. I find people fascinating and truly value their presence in my life. I also always feel like I need a nap after they leave. It's surprising, then, that God called me not only to be part of His church, but to be the wife of an elder. From a human perspective, I'm naturally unsuited to invest in the intense relationships of life in God's household. And yet, that is exactly what God asked me to do. Your calling as an elder's wife may be surprising in a different way. Maybe you are a new believer and are all too conscious of your rudimentary knowledge of the Bible.